Alright guys, my name is Faints, and today we're going to be going over another two um, PvP matches that I had tonight. What is different about these ones is this is going to be why you should use the move substitute. Now, I don't think you need it, but I use it on my Garchomp personally, and it is fantastic. So, my Garchomp stats are. Her moves are Home Claws, Dragon Rush, Earthquake, and Substitute. So Home Claws is always the setup. So it boosts attack and accuracy, and Dragon Rush has 75% accuracy. So the Home Claws makes up for that. So I put in this sub whenever you see somebody who can use Toxic or Sleep Powder or like Leech Seed or any of those status kind of moves, because the substitute will just take it and you won't be affected by it. So we're gonna be going over these two matches. We'll go over this one first. So this one, the guy actually set this up pretty well. I think what he was trying to do was use the Bug Bite on the Scizor to get rid of the berry and then send in the Venusaur, so to finish it off. So the Bug Bite gets rid of the berry for me. I put on my substitute because I was kind of expecting like a quick attack or like a slash or something, because that really wouldn't do too much damage. And I was also kind of thinking maybe he'll go for like a focus energy slash kind of thing, but he didn't. He just went for the Bug Bite. So I just decided to get the KO right here. So once I finish Scizor, he's gonna send out Milotic, and Milotic always causes me problems because it shuts down my two megas, which are Zapdos and what's it called? Garchomp. So um, the problem that I have with Milotic for my Zapdos is that it I use a Thunderbolt and it'll tank it really well. Well, not really well. Like it'll be pretty down, but will take the hit, and then it'll dish back some pretty strong damage with the Ice Beam. So sometimes they are even faster than my Zapdos, which can be a problem. So here my Kindred goes down, and I'm like, okay, what should I do? So I'll just go into my Zapdos. And I was like, I don't really want to take any risks with this team, so I just did the Thunderbolt, and he switched into Zapdos. So it was a good play by him, but I just decided to go for the Toxic here. And so I knew he had this Venusaur, so I was like, all right, I should probably Heat Wave here because he probably doesn't want to get the Severe Poison. So he sends in Venusaur, and I use the Heat Wave on the swap in, which is good. So it does like third of his health. So I just go for another Heat Wave, outspeeding it somehow. I don't really know how. But he goes for the sleep powder, and he knows that if he doesn't switch out, he's gonna get taken out. So he goes into Blaziken, absorbs the what's it called? The Heat Wave. So I just go for a poison hit right there, and I find out that he's Stone Edge, and I was like, oh shoot! And luckily I didn't get taken out by it, but I just roosted back up, and I know that Roost has 10 PP and Stone Edge only has 5, so I knew that I was in the clear here. So after he missed, I was like, all right, I might as well just go for a Thunderbolt, but he swapped into his Golem right there, and he pretty much just absorbed that really well because I mean he's a ground type. So I switched to my Steelix here. Didn't really know what he was going to do. I just went for the crunch, and I kind of just let the Venusaur set up right here. I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't have a substitute as well, but I didn't want to swap into my my Garchomp and then get him and have him get put to sleep right away. So I just kind of let him do whatever he wanted to do with my Steelix. I didn't really care. He ended up after just a while just going for the Giga Drain and taking out my Steelix. So I wasn't complaining at all. I was just like, okay, just let me get to my Garchomp and it'll all be good. So I mean, I knew that this Venusaur wouldn't be that fast because my Zapdos outsped it, and I'm running a speed up nature for my Garchomp, so I knew that I could get that substitute off immediately. So he goes for the sleep powder, and the substitute takes it well. So this is why, because Venusaur is such a Mega Venusaur is such like an overused. It's not overused, but it's like it's a really highly used Mega that if it sets up like Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, and Substitute, it can be insanely hard to beat. But I just kept putting up the substitutes, and at this point, I had a Home Claws up, so I just went for the Dragon Rush, try to take him out. He goes for the Giga Drain, doesn't kill me, so I'm like, all right, I'll just go for another Dragon Rush, and I end up not killing him because of his leftovers or Black Sludge. I don't really know what it is, but I end up getting the flinch, so that's also why I love the Dragon Rush Hone Claws tactic rather than the Sword Stance Dragon Claw tactic. So I knew that I had a sub up for the Milotic, and I was going to be hitting every single Dragon Rush here, so I just went for the Dragon Rush. I lost my sub, and I was, of course, going to outspeed it, so I just went for the Dragon Rush right here. This match is pretty much over. I think I just go for a sweep with my Garchomp. I'll speed it up a little bit more. I get the flinch again, and so yeah, I just do Earthquake right here, take him out, and by the end of it, I am at max health. So, oh, also, the reason that I run leftovers on my Garchomp is because with the substitute, it takes out a portion of your health, and when I come out of the substitute, if it takes it a while, I will be. Oh, that's the wrong one. I will have a bunch of health back. Okay, so here's the second one with the Venusaur. This one, he let out with the Venusaur, and I was like, okay, this is perfect. This is only Mega, so once I just get past the Mega, I'll be perfectly okay. So I just set up the substitute. He's going to Leech Seed. It misses, which I was perfectly okay with, but I think he goes for Leaf Blade, maybe. I think he wants to try to take out my sub right here. Oh no, he just go for the Leech Seed. So this guy doesn't really know what to do in the situation. So I think after a while he just leaves it. He was giving me a couple well dones because I was completely countering his only strategy. So yeah, this is like prime example why substitute is good. I used to run Hone Claws, Dragon Rush, Earthquake, and Stone Edge because the Stone Edge is also inaccurate. But with the Hone Claws up, it's a lot more accurate. It's like you don't miss after Hone Claws in this game. So I ended up getting rid of it, and at the very beginning I was kind of regretting it. But once I realized that it prevents all status moves and everything, I was like, oh man, this is perfect. So I think he's gonna end up forfeiting really quickly here. He gave me like a well done around this point because I just went for the Dragon Rush right here. Oh, he got the Intimidate off. I didn't even know that he had Intimidate there. So I ended up going for the Earthquake here, and for some reason he swaps out right here. After here, he'll swap out right here, and I have no idea why. And I was like, why would you do that? Is that one health? I would have just sacrificed it because it's not going to be outspeeding anything. But I just went for the Dragon Rush, and then he swaps out again. I don't really know why. That like took him out immediately. So yeah, there he just left right there. So this is like the prime example of why substitute is really good for a Garchomp. I know in like the actual games it's not that great to run with. It's just like a normal, just a sweeping set. Plus the Mega, it's not really good in the real games, but in this one it's actually pretty fantastic. So especially with that I don't know, I just lost my train of thought. It doesn't really matter. But basically, I guess we can go an overview of my team. I got the Magnet on Zapdos. Actually, let's go back to Garchomp really quick. So basically, I have the speed of nature, but I also have physical attack down. And I wasn't really thinking when I Mega'd him because physical attack down is probably the worst down that you can get. But speed up is probably one of the best. It's either the best or second best to physical attack up. So I ran speed up because it was the only one I got, and I wasn't gonna spend time switching the natures up. So because there was a chance that I could have gotten like something even worse than speed up, so I just took it. And I mean, it does me really well. So I also got the Kyogre from the Timed Udamon event, and I got literally the perfect nature. Like, look at that, that's perfect. And I also have the perfect nature for Zapdos as well. So the Kyogre, I'm gonna Mega Evolve him next Double Drop, which by the way, I should probably do a video on what to do for Double Drop events. But I got Lightning Rod, and then Giratina is the one that I was planning on Mega Evolving. But I ended up going with I started upgrading Kyogre a little bit. So it was probably a mistake because the Mega Giratina, I was like already, I had like all the statues for the upgrade and everything. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I showed you all my other teams pretty much in the actual PvP matches. So I think I'm just gonna call it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 matches. I hope you enjoyed these tips. If you want to see more of these kind of tips and tricks for the PvP, I am more than happy to upload them. So if you do like them, drop a like, let me know. Yeah, I am Faint from Server 39, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.